Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and I have a serious question for you. You're out on the road trip, you're miles from anywhere, and let's say you have to fart. Let's say you have to fart. Let's say you go ahead and trust that fart, and it doesn't work out for you. You get a case of the mud butt. So what do? Well, I have the solution. So let's take a look. Alright, so as you saw, that is the Roadshower 4. Basically, it's a shower for the road. Now, this is one of the newer models they have that came out. It is 7 gallons, so it holds 7 gallons, enough for probably a few showers. It has the spray nozzle on it right now. I also ordered the flexible gooseneck that has an on-off at the top of it, and so you feel like you're taking an actual shower versus spraying yourself down. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to just test it out. I just put it on top of the rack, and I'm just going to test it out and see how it works. Now, the way it works is you fill it up with water, you take a bicycle pump and or a tire inflator, and you add pressure to it, and you have pressurized water. But because it's black, the sun heats up the water as whatever you're doing at camp or if you're driving around. So you have hot pressurized water, which is, if you've ever been on the road for any length of time, you know that, man, that just feels good. So you're able to take a shower anywhere, you're able to spray off gear, you're able to clean out your mud butt, whatever you want to do, you can, you have pressurized water. So I'm going to show me filling it up and putting some air in it, and we're going to play around with this. So let's go. Alright, so let me show you first where you put the water. You put it right here, and this is the cap for it. Goes in there like that, and Roadshower sends you a wrench for this, and it's very important you don't lose this because it comes in handy whenever you're trying to get a lot of pressure, when you're under a lot of pressure here. In fact, I might drill a hole through this. Roadshower, if you're watching this, drill a hole through that for us so that we can put a carabiner through it or something to keep hold of it. So this is where you fill the water, and down on the other end, this is like a bicycle, this is where you put your bicycle pump and you fill in the air, and then on each end, or on each end, on this end is a tap. And that tap is where you can put the flexible gooseneck, which is what I'm going to do. So let's get started and let's fill her up. Okay, you can see right here I have I don't have 7 gallons. I probably got about 6 gallons here. And like I said before, this thing holds 7 gallons. So I'm not going to fill it all the way up. Since this is just a test, we're just going to get enough in there to play around with. Make sure you don't spill it on your truck. There we go. Pretty easy to fill. I'm going to set up a system that's even easier than this, because I'm going to get a hose that runs from this that'll go inside here. So I can just set this up there and let it go. And guess what we're going to do? Unattended, as it were. It helps to have a roof rack too. I mean, that just makes it easier, but you could set it just directly on this. Okay, that should be enough. Okay, so this is where this wrench that they send with it comes in handy, because you want to make sure that this will hold pressure. And there's a lot of threads on this, by the way. I should also mention, inside here there is a pressure relief valve that you can use if you want to take the pressure out, but you don't want to waste water. Like, you don't want to empty out all the water just so you can. So we're gonna make that pretty tight there, but not overly tight. And now let's put some air in the other side. Alright, before I turn this on, I should also mention that this model, the newer model, can take up to 65 psi, where the older model was between 25 and 30. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to probably do about probably close to 50 psi. Like I said, just a test. And I don't have the need to take a really long shower. So basically, you unscrew the cap just like a bicycle tire. You turn on your little compressor. And it starts to fill it up. Alright, I had to stop it at 30 psi because this is garbage. I have to get a better one of these. But, so now let's take that off. Put the cap back on. And let me show you one other thing before I test it out. So on this end of it, it's got the water on-off valve, and the instructions say that you can just barely turn that on, and you'll get a longer shower. So you can see the water's flowing through there, but it says that's a good way to extend your shower, is to just barely open that up. So I'm going to open it up a little more than that. And now let's get to testing it. Alright, no, I haven't been spraying the water yet. This is sweat. It's really hot out. Alright, so this nozzle has multifunction. You can make it into a mist or a jet. There's semi-mist. And a bigger mist. Spray the camera. Yeah, look at that. So, and then it's got a jet. Make it into a jet. And it squirts pretty far. Yeah, that's about 25 feet. Alright, so as you can see, I mean, it's got a lot of uses, and it'll come in really handy on the road. I want to show you one of the best uses for it, besides cleaning off your gear, cleaning off your body, cleaning off your truck. I'm going to show you one of the best uses for it right now. A little target practice. Alright, thanks guys for watching. Like I said, just the first initial test of this. I like it so far. Ooh, that feels good. Luckily the water's not hot yet. But I'll be using this on my trip out west, and I'm pretty excited about it. I've got an enclosure that is taller than me. It's about this tall, and it has a hole in the top of it, and that gooseneck is going to come off right into that hole, and it'll just be like having my own personal real shower. So don't forget, if you didn't pay attention to the last video, and I'm not going to mention this every video, I'm just trying to kind of get it jump started. I do have a Patreon if you're so inclined, if you find value from anything that I do, and if not, that's fine too. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, do whatever, you know, have fun, enjoy your life, you know, eat potato chips, whatever you want to do. Get out there and explore. We'll see you later. Peace.